Good morning from Tanah Rata in the Cameron Highlands in Malaysia. We have travelled here by coach and it took 5 hours.
No, five and a half because of the traffic.
Yeah, it was bad traffic. We have climbed 1,500 metres into the hills. The temperature has dropped.
A lot.
A lot, you can see.
I've got a long sleeve shirt on and a top on and it's still a bit chilly. It's mad.
It's crazy. And it's done nothing but rain since we've got here.
Yep.
But that's a really good thing for the local industry, which we're going to investigate today. There are no grab taxis in this part of the Cameron Highlands, so we had to get a regular taxi. It cost us 100 ringgit for 3 hours because we had to hire him by the hour. But he was super knowledgeable about the tea plantations and he took us to the best spot to take some photographs. This is the BOH Tea Plantation. We've been told this is the north plantation. The southern plantation is actually 4 times as big. And there is tea as far as the eye can see. Unfortunately, the factory's closed today. We can't go in to have a look to see how the tea is made, but there's plenty more to see. What are you drinking?
Apparently I'm drinking coffee tea, which is, I guess,
Coffee mixed with tea.
No, tea mixed with coffee.
It's very sweet because it's instant, so it's got sugar in it, but it's got a really strong tea flavour, like well-brewed tea flavour. What do you think?
Yeah. Tastes like coffee and tea in a cup.
Do you like it though?
Oh, I do.
That's nice. I like that.
What are you eating?
Tea-flavoured ice cream. Pulled tea apparently. Tea taric.
What is it?
It's tea-flavoured ice cream. It tastes like milky, creamy, sweet tea.
Is it? Good or bad?
Well, good. It's like having coffee-flavoured ice cream, but a subtler taste. It's very nice.
So this is the BOH Tea Plantation, BOH.
Yeah. And it was founded in 1929 by John Archibald Russell, known as Archie.
Is he?
He was.
Oh.
He was a very accomplished man and had a number of businesses in Malaysia, spoke a number of languages, but in 1929, when the Great Depression started, he diversified and he went into tea. And he chose to start planting tea here because of the climate, because of the soil. It was just the ideal place. So yeah, 1929. What makes BOH kind of special? They've got their own nursery. They grow their own tea plants here. For the first 2 years, the plants aren't harvested. They're trimmed and they're turned into flat top bushes, but they're not harvested at all. And then after 2 years, they are harvested how often?
Every 3 weeks, because the climate is the same all year round. So there's no harvest time. Every 3 weeks they cut off all the light green tips, and then they leave it 3 weeks and then they come back to it. So quite interesting.
Yeah. When the plantation was founded, they had between 300 and 400 staff harvesting. Now with mechanisation, they're down to about 40 staff harvesting. We've seen a few people picking up in the hills, but I reckon most of the staff now are working in the visitor centre, don't you?
What, serving the tea?
Serving the tea. So yeah, we're off for a cup of tea now.
In the canteen area, there's different sorts of teas, and the BOH tea sold out. How can that happen?
I wonder where they could get some.
Maybe a shop that's full of BOH tea.
So that was the BOH Tea Plantation. Very interesting. Really good cup of tea. The English breakfast tea is well worth having. But yeah. Free to enter.
Free to enter, yep.
So if you're in the region, well worth coming down. Quite a lot of traffic getting here. Be prepared for all the traffic, but yeah. Worth a visit to the visitor centre. Definitely worth a cup of BOH tea. This shopping mall is actually our hotel. You go into the shopping mall to get to reception. We're staying up there above it. This is our room in the ATS Cameron. We've got, I think we opted for the queen size suite, which means that we have more space. Oh, we've been provided with slippers. Nice little fridge. Tea and coffee making. No cooker, unless I'm imagining it. Well, there is cutlery and stuff. Okay, so there's a bed here. Shame about that, but there you go. TV. And then Alan is playing with the huge double doors that lead into the second bedroom, with another TV, wardrobes, and then out here we have a little terrace with a view of the very cloudy today mountains. And there we go. There's our terrace. And there's Tanah Rata. Coming back this way through this sliding door, and it is a door, it's not glass. For a change, we have the bathroom. Not too bad, not the shabbiest we've had. We've been provided with some lovely toiletries. Which way does this go? What looks to be a fair size shower. I'll put on the screen now how much this cost us per night. Finally, it has stopped raining.
Yes, sun's come out just about and it's gone.
And we've only got a couple of days here in Cameron Highlands, and our taxi driver told us about the Robinson Falls.
Robinson Falls.
There's two waterfalls here in the area. There's Parrot Falls, which is a small fall, and then there's Robinson's, which is a larger one. So we're going to try to go and find Robinson's Falls. Ready?
Yep.
These footpaths, they're treacherous, they're so slippery. Completely smooth concrete with moss and water on top. Good grief. Not sure if you can hear me or not over the noise of the rapids, but this is Robinson's Falls. Completely free to get to. This is the larger of the two waterfalls at Tanah Rata. You just need to know where to look for it and where to find the path. What do you think?
Is this it?
Yeah.
Seem better.
It's free.
It's free, but then seem better in Wales, Shropshire.
So before we came here, we had read that there was quite a lot of plastic in the waterfalls. I think we found it. What a shame. An awful shame. So we're now on a jungle trail. I don't know quite how far we're going to go on it, but look, jungle. There's a very thoughtful piece of rope placed here for us. What are we thinking? We're going to head back.
I'm going to head back.
It's just so slippery. This is a jungle trail, but there's nothing up ahead. I'm so slow. And we don't want to break our ankles for no reason. Very pretty though. Apart from the rubbish. So that was Robinson's Falls. We didn't get it on camera, but we must have slipped. Well, I slipped at least 3 times. How about you?
2 or 3.
Yeah, so
Good grip.
we decided, well, we went today to Robinson's Falls because it's been raining so much, and rain is good for waterfalls. However, rain is not good for jungle paths. So, yeah, we turned back. You were underwhelmed by the waterfall?
Yeah. I mean, maybe around here it's something to see, but we've been to Wales, we've been to Shropshire. You know, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah, we've seen bigger and better some places. At the bottom of the waterfalls, if you're looking for it, it's Jungle Trail number 9. And at the bottom of it, there's a rainbow animal feeding centre, which looks very sad. It's a bunch of pens with animals in. Quite smelly, quite sad. Not somewhere I'd choose to take my children. But yeah, that's it. Tick off the list. We've seen Robinson Falls. I have one more tick to do in Malaysia.
What's that?
Chendol. There's a particular dessert. We've been here for nearly a month now, and there is a Malaysian dessert that I am yet to try. So on our last day in Malaysia, that's what I'd like to do.